Hello, Sadsters. Haven't checked in a while. Um, I know I look all schwitzy and bad, but I spent the day with my son painting my daughter's bedroom. She's out of town. We're painting it as a surprise, for we are remarkable men. Uh, and I'm sure when she comes back, she'll be delighted, and we'll have 20 to 50 seconds of joy and no fighting in the house. Got a lot more paint on my feet than I anticipated. My hobbit feet. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Wanted to weigh in on the whole union thing. I'm no expert, Steve, but I tend to agree with Michael. If the producers don't want us to merge, probably as good a sign as any that we ought to merge. God knows they're not looking out for our best interests. I think unions are good. Stronger union would be better. I also think in addition to providing us all the wonderful things they do, like pensions and safety laws and whatnot, the union actually also helps protect us from each other. I think if there were no union, if there were no minimum salaries in place, the dog-eat-dog nature of the business we're all in would kick in, and we would just undercut each other until somebody was doing the job for free. People would be willing to take the part for less and less and less and less until finally someone says, yeah, I'll do it for free. And the producers would say, I'm sorry, I know we had an agreement in place for you to do the job for $3, but I just wanted to do it for free. So, yes, I think unions protect us from each other as well as from greedy, rapacious producers, networks, and studios. I think perhaps a merged union would be stronger. That would be nice. I think I tend to work most under SAG, although I'm a member of ACTRA as well. SAG has some great rules in place, but they tend, I find, not to enforce them. I remember one particular situation. I was in the movie Bulworth, directed by Warren Beatty. He was fantastic. He paid for us to have this one big trailer that all the main actors could share. And there's a rule in place where actors are guaranteed a 12-hour turnaround, or else there's a penalty. In other words, if I work till 1 in the morning, they can't bring me back the next day until 1 p.m. If they don't give me my 12-hour turnaround, they bring me back sooner, they owe me what's called a forced call, and that's like a $950 or $1,000 penalty, something like that. On Bulworth, everybody was getting forced all the time, but they weren't paying them. I was owed 6 at one point. It had been weeks and weeks. And then Sean Astin was owed 5, and Nora Dunn was owed 10. It was just thousands and thousands of dollars they weren't paying the actors. And I'm a very good employee. I'll do basically anything I'm asked to do. 20 years as an actor, I haven't had an idea. If you want me to do it in a chicken suit, fine. I'm a 42 regular. But if you don't pay me on time, then I turn nasty. I'm not a hobbyist. I'm not there. Actors are supposed to be so happy to have the work. They're not supposed to be concerned about getting paid on time. So I approached the producer at one point because I couldn't take it. And his name was Peter Jan Brugge, this Dutch guy. Moment's time. And I said, Peter, can I talk to you for a second? He said, sure. What? I said, well, can I talk to you privately? Because we were all in this big trailer. He said, no, anything you have to say, you can say in front of the other actors. I said, okay. Those 6 forced calls you owe me. I said, yes. I said, well, when are you going to pay me? He said, well, don't you trust me? I said, I've known you for a few weeks. I trust you as much as anyone I've known for 6.5 weeks. He said, well, trust me. You're going to get your money. I said, well, okay, do you trust me? He said, yes. I said, great. You're going to get the acting you want from me. I'm just not going to be here tomorrow. How's that? If that's good with you, then you can pay me the first calls whenever you want. And his face turned red, and all the other actors were like, oh. And he got on the phone, and he blustered to the business office. I'm being harassed by one of the actors. Pay the forced call. And the next day, everybody got paid. I was all but held aloft. I was like Norma Ray. That was a self-aggrandizing story. I'm tough. I want my union to be as tough. And perhaps the merged ACTRA SAG union will be. In any event, Shabbat Shalom. Happy 4th of July. Don't drink and drive. Stay off the roads altogether if you can. And go America. Okay. Sorry. That's okay. Come on. Let's do this one. Get out of there. Take 3. Run for the hills. Wow. Jews and fireworks.